Good evening, everybody, and welcome to my surprise. I have no idea how long this is going to take. I hope it does not mess up my stream tonight. I went to make some tea for my wife. Started the simulator up, obviously. Yeah, I don't want to waste time. I want to get into the stream. I come back and this is what's waiting for me. Oh, hello, Dave. Welcome. I hope this thing runs fast. It looks like it. Looks like it's getting speed every now and then. Anyway, welcome. We'll take it easy. I'm not in a rush. Hello, Rob. Hello, Rab.
Hi, Nico.
I'm good. How are you, Rab?
Me, I'm fine.
Good. I'll stream here for you guys on Discord as well. I just got an update for 2020. I was in it like, when was it? Like lunchtime today? No problem. Obviously, there's no release of some update here.
It's the Sim Update 13, Nico.
Oh. Well, in that case, I hope...
4 o'clock.
Okay. I hope it does not mess up the PMDG as it sometimes does, eh? Huh. Yeah. Interesting. So I got myself this Accu Season as well, and that also had an update today, and it's now taken me from the standard to the advanced version. I don't know if you got that update as well.
If you had the original one, you were getting the advanced free.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Dave, I think that's that could be a good option there to run the ops manager. We'll go through the motions now and we'll check it out. Interesting turn of events. Oh, we need to do something else.
What do you need? You have a chick now.
I don't understand why it needs to load so slow. I mean, I've got a 500 megabit fiber line and it's toiling at 33, 40, 50. There you go.
Nico, mine was at 0.3.
Wow. That's not good. You know what's the worst thing is I've got add-on scenery for LEMD. Now they are downloading their version of LEMD, but I don't need it, don't want it, never going to use it. How's it, Steve? Hello, Giuliano. Guys, I really did not intend for you to sit now and watch this thing with me. This is a nasty surprise. Oops. Hello, Mac.
Afternoon. Was this an enforced update then?
Yeah, what's it, Rap? You said it's World Update 13.
Sim Update 13.
Something like that.
Sim update, yeah. There's a new world update coming, which
Yeah, I think
covers Northern Europe and Greenland, but it's not released yet.
Okay, see, I obviously didn't know about this. I don't follow this thing so closely, so I don't know. I mean, I just read something about a world update.
This came out about a week, 10 days ago, 13, was it? Or was it 2 weeks ago? No, you've flown since then, haven't you?
I was in it this morning or this afternoon, actually, at lunchtime, and there was no update. I think Rap said it came out 4 p.m. this afternoon.
Right.
Come at about 4:15.
It was out in beta because I'd seen somebody flying it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last week, but they delayed it till today.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let me answer Steve quickly. Steve, yeah, it's too bad. What can we do? But I'm okay, thank you. I just had a nice dinner. I'm still sipping here on my Pepsi, and I'm just relaxing now, you know. I mean, this was a nasty surprise for me. I walked away, came back, and was asking for an update. I thought we would be in the cockpit already.
I was giving Linda a little more time to do her hair and everything. Put her makeup on.
Absolutely. This version of Linda is very nice. Hey, Mac, I don't know if you were here the other night when I streamed my first flight here on Discord. You must check. She's actually even breathing. You can see her movement as she breathes.
What gave you that impression she was breathing?
Mac, I'll show you. I can't describe it because you're going to think there's something wrong with me. I'm scared. I'll show you, then you can make up your own mind. Okay. Hello, Scotsman. I don't know if I said hello, but anyway, hello again then. Right, yeah, so let's talk about it. I mean, I just got an update from Eugenie on Linda as well. So I'm going to fly the latest version of Linda. We've been working behind the scenes together. I've been supplying lots of info to him, doing a couple of test flights for them. And she's getting there. She's really maturing now. The one thing that we don't understand yet is why the heck I cannot talk to her. She comes with the same speech engine. There's more vocabulary in 2020 than there is in X-Plane. So we're guessing maybe that's got an influence, but for some reason, I can't talk to her. I have to either use the mouse, you know, in the widget, the mouse or the joystick. The big, nice difference with Linda here is you can assign a joystick button so you can actually select the command from your joystick. You don't have to reach for your mouse to go and click somewhere, you know, so you can click, and it goes through your options, and then you click and hold to actually press the enter on the command, which is, I think, is really nice. But the bad thing of this version of Linux, you can't hide the widget, so it's kind of in your face the whole time. And I'm really hoping they find a way to make it go away and come back. In the settings, there's a slider, you can switch it on and off. The last time I switched it off, I couldn't get it back on. I had to use Task Manager, kill poor old Linda's speech engine, restart it, then it reappeared, and then it crashed the sim. So we don't want to go there, you know.
In other words, it's still work in progress a bit.
Oh, absolutely. No, yeah. She's got more work to be done. But it's a great start. I think it's a really great start.
Yeah.
You know, and if this is your kind of thing that makes your heart happy.
I mean, she's worked quite well in X-Plane with the Zebo. I'm sure that quite a few will appreciate it in 2020.
Absolutely.
Commercially, it makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Paul. Nice to see you here.
Yeah, I'm trying my microphone. Is it working?
It's working. It's working.
Oh, that's good, because it doesn't say it's working on the Discord thing.
No problem.
When you're talking, Paul, you'll find there's a broad green circle appears around your name when you're talking.
Yeah, your little icon.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Well, welcome. I feel so bad, man. I've been meaning to get to you and me, and let's sort out your PC and all those things. So I sent you a message, or I tagged you earlier in one of the messages. We need to get together over the weekend, see if we can't help you.
Yeah, we can do, but I'm probably 8 hours behind you. I live in Colorado.
Yes. So, look, it will be evening my time, morning your time, kind of a thing. About this time, right about now, you know. would be cool.
Yeah, we can try that. I've got that AutoOrtho working, I think, but you've
Okay.
got to load it up twice to get a good picture.
We'll have to see. I'm not sure what you mean exactly because I don't have issues with my AutoOrtho. My stuff just works. The big trick with AutoOrtho, the new version of AutoOrtho, is SAM. If you are using SAM 3 in X-Plane 12, you need to put it on the manual library insertion. Otherwise, if it's on auto, it will screw your AutoOrtho because it messes with your scenery packs INI. And I have helped dozens of people now to get past that point because otherwise it's just a mess. So that's the big trick for me in the system.
Well, I don't have SAM on, so that's not the problem.
Okay. For the other people that are having problems, let me quickly share my screen here. That's what I mean. So if you go into SAM in X-Plane, you have to take this thing off automatically added by SAM, the libraries. It must be on manual. Once you put it there, it will never mess up your scenery pack INI again, and then it will basically solve that problem of sometimes seeing AutoOrtho, sometimes not seeing it. Very important that. It took us a while to figure it out, but SAM doesn't play nice otherwise.
Nico, I have a question.
Yeah.
If AutoOrtho says it's running and everything in its little program, does that mean it's definitely working in X-Plane?
Yes and no. When you start AutoOrtho in the DOS box, it goes through certain tests. Then it gives you all good, all clear, whatever message at some point in time. Then you know the behind the scenes structure is okay and it's running. Then yes, it's true what you say. Then it should all be working and you should see it and all those things. But the bad thing about it is if your scenery pack INI, if the layers is not set correctly, it won't work. Even if it says that it's working, you need to make sure that your scenery layers is correct. And that's where Sam has been messing us around now for 2-3 months till we figured out it's that what's doing it. You know, so you need to make sure that setting is set, and then you need to make sure your scenery pack INI layers is correct. Yes, then it's true.
Okay. I don't use SAM,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I'm not sure what my scenery pack INI except for the putting all those AutoOrtho after everything.
Exactly. Now it needs to be at the end, and then you start from the top down. At the end, it will be Y overlays, then your Z orthos, and then the Z AutoOrtho controller file thing can be at the very bottom. And then it's fine. Then you'll be happy.
Okay.
Nature Cyber, good evening or morning, wherever you are. Welcome. So yeah, we seem to be getting somewhere. I presume once this is done, we need to go to Content Manager and go find the next set of updates as well. Hey Rab, did you do it yet or not?
What was that, Nico?
When this portion of the installation update is done, do we still have to go to our Content Manager and find some more updates? Or is this it for this update?
I never looked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is a bunch of updates in the Content Manager too.
Ouch, okay.
The only thing is that's not enforced, so presumably you can get away without downloading them for this flight.
Let's go do that, because I mean this is an interesting laid back stream anyway. There's no pressure, right? So let's go do that. Then I presume we're gonna have to run this Accu Season again, because there's a good chance whatever these guys did overwrote some of those files. So we'll run that. You guys can have a look, see what it is. We can talk about that, and then go do the flight.
Well, you can go to the next stage and just see what there is to update.
Yeah, and then decide.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Mac.
See
No,
if
you're
there's
right.
see if there's anything relevant.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
For my system, it was about 8 gigabytes.
Oh my goodness, no, I don't want to set another 8 gig. No, we'll do that later then. As long as the aircraft can fly and we can just at least show you guys what Linda looks like, even if we don't do a full flight, you know, just to get the idea out. And
Well,
I'll be
you
happy.
can make certain there's nothing that maybe would work with Linda or change how Linda works, I suppose.
Yeah, we can check just now. By the
I
way,
wish my download did as fast as yours.
Really, I heard that Rab is also not getting it this fast. So, shame, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're on fiber.
Yeah. Linda also at this point doesn't work with any liveries that is not installed via the ops manager. Okay, the ops center. So I spoke to George Walker and I asked him, he said it's going to take him another month at least before he can compile it to run through the ops manager, ops center, whatever you call it, right? Because of the XML layering and the license agreement and stuff. I'm calling it license agreement, but whatever you want to call it, there's an agreement between Skycatch Labs and PMDG, obviously. And so in order for Linda to work, it's got to be installed, you know, through a livery that's in the ops center. And that disqualifies my liveries because it's not in and through the ops center. So I'll be flying Mango livery for now.
Starting night though. Just watch out.
Hello, Dimitri from Johannesburg, South Africa. Are you coming to Discord?
What do you see? Blind spots. I don't see signs.
I've got it activated. I haven't deleted it in a long time, so that is a very good idea. Then yes, we can look at that. Tell you, apart from the tests I've been doing with Linda now, which were a good couple of tests, but I don't really fly this sim, so I'm not in the mindset, the frame of mind to remember all these things. So I'm glad you remind me. Hello, Sasso.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
All good. You?
Yeah, all good, all good. I enrolled in a 737 course today.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's
That's
about
good.
time. I'll tell you when I come to the UK when you'll have me.
Absolutely. Let me know.
That
so great.
online, that
So much
online
fun.
one.
Yeah, I want to see
okay.
what that's about.
Hello from
Yeah.
Vancouver again.
You will
Hello.
spot all the bullshit that I told you.
Sazo,
Yeah.
you did a good job. Don't ever think you didn't. How are you doing, Dimitri?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hope everybody's okay here.
Yep.
So, have you got a few days off, Sasso, or you bang straight into work?
No, not really. I'm in the middle of my job week, and basically I'm doing, at the moment, every day I'm doing ground school. So I'm teaching new pilots to learn how to fly this aircraft, basically. So it's quite interesting. It's lots of presentation, lots of procedure from my company that I have to teach them, but it's quite nice. And also today, for instance, we did the system refresh training. So we go through all the system of the aircraft. We review, some particular questions, some information, what they have to know to safely operate the aircraft. It's quite an intense course for them. It's the same for us because as instructor, basically I was talking, this is my day 4, and I have been talking every day for at least 7 hours. So it's really a lot. But it's nice when they do the test, the progress test, and they score 90, 88. So it's nice. So I'm happy with this, to be honest.
So you've got their attention and they're listening.
Yeah. What I tend to do, because otherwise it can get really, really boring, I always try to adapt the presentation and to give as well real experience. So if I'm explaining, I don't know, a system regarding the pressurization, and I'm talking about the pack light that will indicate a malfunction, then I inject also some information from real experience. So one day I was flying from A to B and I got this light. And, so I take their attention and I keep their attention, because when you start to talk about real flight event, then their attention is quite high, because they will understand, so this can get serious. It was nice. It's all new to me as well, but it's quite nice to see that it's all working. So I'm happy.
Good.
Sounds good, Sasso.
Yeah, absolutely.
Buonasera signore Sasso, sta prendendo un po' di tempo per andare al lavoro?
Tu? Va bene.
Ma sta prendendo un po' di tempo per andare al lavoro?
No, ho finito il lavoro per oggi. For today I'm done. I have been working since, I entered in the training center at 8 this morning, because I always they arrive at 9. So we start the lesson at 9, but I always like to be there early so I can check if the computer is working, the projector is working, the audio, if I have any video to show them, is working, this kind of stuff. And I review as well the slide that I have to show them, so I know what's coming. And then at 9 we started, and we ran until 4:30, basically.
Got used to driving on the other side of the road yet?
Not really, but I'm not driving at the moment. So I have no car at the moment, at least for now. What I want to do, Mac, I want to wait, get settled first with the house. I'm already in an apartment, and I'm pretty happy with that. So at the moment, I'm happy because just outside my house, there is the bus which connect to the airport even during the night. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah. And what I'm looking to do, what I'm thinking to do, is to wait at least a couple of months, maybe until the end of the year. And then at the beginning of next year, I will start to think about the car.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Welcome to the UK, sir.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, all.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good, and you, Hakan?
I'm fine. I'm waiting for upgrade of Phoenix. That's it.
Okay. Gary Abbott is being nasty, so I think we need to send somebody to go talk to him.
Wow, what did he do?
No, he's busy making jokes on the stream here. He says that he's listening to how the pilots that you're training are going to be bad. And I said to him, "You're nasty."
Oh my! Yeah. Tell him at the moment I'm only doing theory lesson. Okay,
Yeah.
nobody's been into the sim with me. No, yet. But
Anyway,
I wanna have him for a sim session. Tell him to organize a sim session with me in Dublin.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
anyway, Sasso, tell Gary to get a little bit of wind in Dublin and they flipping well send the aircraft all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they got scary. Yeah.
Anyway,
I know.
for those of you that don't know, okay, if you've been following me, you'll know that Gary and Sasso works for the same company, and Sasso recently upgraded. He's now an instructor on the Boeing 737-800. Not the MAX yet, or do you do MAX as well?
We do both.
Do both.
I'm
Okay.
type rating instructor for all the let's say the family, which goes
Okay.
737 300 up to 900.
Okay.
And in my company, we mainly use 737 NG and 737-8-200, which is the max.
8-200,
So
yes.
yeah, correct.
Great stuff. Okay, so now you know we've got a VIP here on Discord with us.
A VIP.
A very important pilot.
Yeah,
Oh,
also
yeah.
you need to mention from me.
No, you're an Airbus pilot. We don't talk about Airbus.
Are you Discord?
Not tonight, Harker. No, we're having fun. We're waiting.
Just a brief question.
Mhm.
I see something related to Flight Simulator on the screen.
Yes.
What are you doing there?
We're waiting for 2020 to start up. I wanted to show you guys what the new Linda looks like in the PMDG, man. And when I came back to my screen, it was telling me I needed an update, and now we're stuck. That's why we're sitting here talking.
I see. Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting for my personal question. So hello. It was a really long time to know hear about you.
Yeah, Arkan, absolutely. Yeah, I've been pretty busy moving to UK and with the course to become an instructor. So that's why I've been like kind of disappear from one day to another, but I'm still alive.
I would like to say that congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
SFE or something like that, if I am right. You are calling.
Yeah, he's a type rating instructor. Yeah, that's the rating anyway. But I'm still Sasso, so I'm always Sasso.
I know. Cappuccino.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
What I always say to the student when I present myself to them, like I did this morning, when I write my name on the whiteboard, I said, this is the formal name that I have to write on the whiteboard, but please don't call me with the full name because it's too formal. Call me Sasso. Happy days.
Good. Hello, Dimitri. Hello, Paul. Hello, Mr. McDrying. Hello, Erwin. And the others. Hello. Rap. Rob MC. Everybody else. Hello.
Gary, Sasso, Gary says that he'll organize it. No problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be great.
It is time to go for me. It is good news for the night.
Okay, bye.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was good news. Congratulations, Sasso.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, nice. But you moved to the UK now.
Yes, exactly. At the moment, my temporary base as instructor is in UK, and we'll see what will happen later on.
And in what town? And in what town? What town, if we may ask?
I'm near Manchester, basically. Around Manchester. That's the area.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
nice place. That's a nice place to be, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit different compared with Italy, but anyway.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment I'm doing between Manchester and London, Stansted.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's a bit of a change. I know I'm still trying to get settled to get a proper roster with a fixed place. So we'll see. It will take a couple of weeks. That's normal. Every change.
Hello, Peter.
So, have they got simulators where you are then, Sasso?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, training center
Okay.
have ground school rooms and simulators.
Okay. Fair enough.
Mac.
Yes.
I got contacted by a local training captain here in South Africa.
Wow.
I'll tell you about it later. Just remind me.
Okay.
So if all goes well, I'll end up back on the simulator as well. I'd love to go visit and
Let's do it.
go play a little bit.
Yeah.
But if I go back, I'd like to take a camera with, you know. I don't have a GoPro or
Yeah.
something, but it will
A
be
GoPro
nice.
is fine.
It would be nice to have cameras to do a proper sim session in the level D, you know, proper moving sim.
Yes.
Yeah, that will be something. Yeah.
I don't know if in UK, I'm pretty sure there is some simulator open to public, which we can kind of rent for 1 or 2 hours. That would be great.
Yeah, I'm not certain that there are any level D moving ones.
Well, the level D will be a lot too expensive.
Yeah,
But
there's,
even just to meet, you know, and to organize something nice and fun, even a fixed space will do.
I was actually talking to Paul about one that I've discovered between Leicester and Coventry.
Okay.
They're doing an offer at the moment. It's about 40. They're doing an offer if you book it at the moment, £49 for 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes, you could be able to do a circuit, basically.
Yeah, but if 4 of us went along and you were there, for example, then instead of having their instructor to showing us how to fly a 737, we can all get together and
you need to tell them you've got your own instructor. How much discount?
well, yeah. In fact, they might learn a thing or two. No, what they've got they got pilots.
Yeah. Usually,
But-
it's a pilot who retired. They usually go to these kind of sim center.
But they've actually got 737 aircraft, which they've converted into a sim. Now, whether they bought a simulator or whether it's converted, but probably not up to the latest NG standards. I don't know.
Give me a second, guys. Neil, in your conversation and my conversation with each other, yes, we are talking about that. But the one local in South Africa is a separate thing. That's a different conversation. Steve says you must let him know when you want to have a coffee, sir.
Yeah, we should. To be honest, you know what we should organize while I'm here in UK? Like a kind of meeting or before Christmas, like a meeting, and you know, I don't know. We should organize a place where it's easy to reach for everyone, and then if there is the chance to rent simulator, even if we are a group of people and we do like, I don't want to say hours, but like 2 or 3 hours, and then we can swap. So each of you get the chance to try the sim. It would be so much fun.
And flown circuits, so no automation, no magenta line.
Absolutely. Fly director off, auto throttle off, autopilot off. Yeah,
feel
back
it.
to a Cessna. Pitch and trust.
This thing of mine is now telling me it's decompressing, okay, but it's been standing there forever. Every now and then I see my hard drive spin and then it stops and then it spins and it stops. I hope this thing is still doing something in the background here. Otherwise, we're ending up just having a good conversation this evening. I mean, it's going to be stupid. That wasn't the intent, but at least we've got good company.
Yeah, I have to go now, Nico, so I'll catch you later.
Okay, Paul. Stay well.
Okay.
Well, Scotsman, I'm winding down for the day as well. Today was a hectic day. So, nice to relax a bit.
Yeah, that's the level D sim.
Yeah, I
Oh.
thought let's see what the level D sim
Yeah,
looks
this
like.
is the same. Yeah, this is the same that we got here.
Nice thing, huh?
Yeah. And the simulators for the A200 for the Max are even newer than this.
This is rather new already, huh?
Yeah, it's very new.
Oh, guess what? Right. Gotta find out where. Right. City Airport and Heliport, Liverpool Road, Manchester, have got a 737-800 simulator.
Mm-hmm.
And they're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Is that a fresh air hose or what is it? That yellow thing, Sasso?
Is the air conditioning.
Oh, the echo, yeah.
Yeah, that's a takeoff.
I'll send you a link, Sasso.
Okay.
Well, Nature Cyber, mine has never taken this long. I must be honest with you. This is kind of scaring me that it's taking so long. But while we're at it, I'm going to change my share here, change the window. Here we go. We'll show the guys that haven't seen it. Okay, sorry about my son in the background, guys. Just bear with me. This is our level sim, level D sim, here in Joburg. So I've flown it a few times now. Really awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take a screenshot?
Very nice, Nico.
Oh, yeah.
There's Uncle John.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks very nice, Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, we had some fun. Great fun there. So hopefully I can get back in the seat there. I would really like that.
Are you kidding?
Out of interest, Nico, it's only decompressed 26 or 69 files
I
so
see.
far.
I see. It's killing me. Scotsman, yeah, we must try. If I can get back in there and I've got access to it, we'll do it. The worst experience in that simulator, Sasso, I don't know if you've ever tried it. I mean, in your setting, obviously, you guys are professional when you use it. We went into the sim after hours. Okay, there were certain slots, and trust me, this sim runs almost 24 hours, but there were slots where we could get in where it was empty. And one of the worst experiences I had was my friend who went with me decided to do a nosedive on landing, and we went from about 200 foot nose down, promise you, on that runway. And I tell you what, it's freaky. It messes with your mind because, I mean, you're sitting in that thing, it's moving, you see the ground come, it feels so real. It was a horrible experience. And then it goes, "Gah," and it shakes and it does its thing. And that was not nice. It's so real. It's crazy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I do it when sometimes the cadet approach for the landing. I'm just like braced for impact. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. When you are in the full motion, you know that you're gonna get some feedback also from the sim.
Exactly. And it was hard.
Yeah.
It shakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know you crash.
Nico, it is forbidden to make a looping with it, huh?
Well, I haven't tried.
Because you'll damage it.
Probably. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, there is a button anyway in the instructor position, which is the crash inhibit. And in that way, you will not allow the sim to stop if you basically exceed the structural limitation of the aircraft.
Gotcha. Dave, just to answer Dave on stream quickly, that simulator runs P3D. It's got proprietary software. So P3D is the display engine, but the Boeing proprietary software that makes it level D and actually gives the physics and the hydraulic motion and all. In actual fact, that's pneumatic. That's not even hydraulic. But that whole system, that's the thing that costs the millions. You know, that obviously is a bolt-on that runs on top of P3D. I'm too big. So, I think my stomach won't allow me to go through the windscreen, Scotsman, but you're going to get close. Yes, Owen.
Yeah, Nico, how long ago did you start MS 2020? Yesterday?
No, I'll tell you, it was it's 8 minutes less than an hour, so 52 minutes ago.
Oh, so there is an update now.
There is, yeah. Look, it's gone through, Dave. It's gone from, what was it, 29 to 34 now or something like that. So it's definitely not stalled. It's definitely running. Okay. But it takes its time, so.
Mind you, it's got 3 gigabytes to decompress, hasn't it?
Looks like a 3.38 gigabytes. So it's currently doing file 34 of 69. And what did you say? It was 29 when you said it like 5 minutes ago. I can't remember. Something like that.
26, I think.
So 26 could be. Yeah. Yeah. So we're getting there. Guys, if we don't get to show you an actual flight, I'll just show you what it looks like at the end, you know, if it gets too late. But when we're having a nice chat, you guys are welcome to join us in Discord if you want to chat with us. But anyway, what you are experiencing with us now is basically what happens every day on Discord. Yeah, we all get together, we all sit and chat, and it's a nice place. It's a nice clubhouse, you know. So if you haven't joined here yet, do yourself a favor.
Plus the fact we've got our own celebrity with us.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. Listen, talking about this other course with, you know, that we were talking about earlier that you guys can subscribe to and do with the real pilots. I mean, I find it funny, and it's not just referencing that course. There are so many Facebook groups that I'm involved with, and half of those guys, or more than half of them, don't realize how many real world pilots we have on this server here and how much they can learn here anyway. You know, it always puts a smile on my face when people highlight certain known celebrity streamers. But meantime, back at the ranch here, we've got the whole host of our own guys, you know.
Yeah. It's not comparable, huh?
Yeah, it's a different scenario, you know. Anyway, we've got our own. Well, Scotsman,
very lucky we are to have them too.
Of course. Scotsman, it's because you type slowly. I can read slowly. Joke. Yeah. Anyway, while we're sitting here, I don't want to show you stuff that will bore you, but this might be something that would interest you. So while we're sitting and waiting, let me show you what happens with smoke in the cabin.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
I lost my glasses there, so don't laugh. I was trying to fly this thing by hand. There's no automation. I'm flying by hand. Uncle John needs to get his mask on, and you know, we need to save everybody on board. So
look out for that mountain.
yeah, that's Table Mountain in Cape Town. So we lost engine number 2 there. And now we've got a fire. Oh, that thing was stuck. Oh, there we go. There, I turned it eventually. And I didn't turn it far enough. Come on.
Further. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Nico.
Yeah.
Is that why you shouldn't have burritos before you get into the cockpit?
No, this happened because of the birds outside.
That's it, discharged.
Yeah, it's done. See, when we were flying there that evening, everything was thrown at us, I promise you. Bird strikes, the fire, and the smoke in the cockpit, and everything. It was fun.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Hey Michael, welcome.
Hello, Jordan.
They make sure they give you a lot of exercise. Anyway, so that's playing again. Let's find another video.
You're almost done, Nico. You are at 67.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Sasa.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Good evening.
Being taken over by the Dutch here.
Looks like it.
It's shoot Dutch as well. Okay.
Yep.
150.
All right. Yeah. Let me share this. Sorry. Sorry, Owen.
You were talking, Nico.
Yeah, because of the noise from the video, I didn't realize you guys were talking. I was concentrating here. But anyway, let me show you this video quickly, and then go ahead. You can talk to Sjoerd. Hello, Sjoerd.
Yeah, I just asked him where he comes from.
Okay.
Dronten. But let's keep it in
Dronten.
Let's keep it in English here for this stream.
Yeah. Yeah, they can understand Dutch in the meantime.
Oh, the guys from South Africa should understand.
Yeah, Nico understands it. Yeah.
Right, so guys, just to put you in the picture here, the instructor was playing with the winds a little bit, so you can see the winds a little bit variable. It was gusting. We lost engine number 2, and we had to go and save everybody, like I said. DB Vetter, I got FS 2020 as a gift. I didn't buy it, so I just, took what I got. And Peter, yes, you're right. He's going to the Sims. Well, last time I heard.
Now we've got 1,000. And 2 whites, 2 reds, good. You're fighting, my man.
My father used to be an instructor on a level D sim for KLM, but back in the days, in the visual quality of these outside views has improved a lot over the last 20
For what
years.
we are doing, this is freaking stable. Uncle John, you got much rudder on? No, I'm not even using the rudder. No. Can you do me a favor? Just make the speed 150, please. 150. We're a bit fast. Yeah. 150.
It's also an old video, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is an old video, but we're waiting for 2020 to update, so we might as well enjoy the time. You know, a couple of guys watching have not seen us actually fly, so there you go.
You know what I found? I was looking at old videos. Huh?
Okay.
I found that video where what's the name again? The guy, Vanouk, the Canadian, Jordan. Jordan
Yes.
had that. Jordan had that engine failure. Remember?
Gotcha.
And he was a bit panicking, and at that moment, Sasso came in,
Yeah.
and he started to instruct him to.
I remember
play
that.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was, yeah. I still have that.
what
I
did they
still
do?
have that video. I still have that video. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you were instructing Jordan. You came in, and Jordan was a bit in panic because he had the runway inside, and the engine, and he had an engine failure. And you just came in and told him what to do, instructed him.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
he
something.
was in panic at first, and at a certain moment he thought, well, let's just do what he says, and it went okay.
Yeah, I remember something. You still have the video?
Yeah, I still have that video. Yeah, I found that video.
Send to me. You should send to me.
Yeah,
So
I'll do
fun.
that. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I need to put it on
Yeah, put
the
on
G.
a link for me.
Put it on my G drive or something.
Yeah, so I can download it. It would be fun.
What's a big one?
Well, can you stream it here?
I
Do
can
you mind,
stream it.
Nico, while we wait, just for me to remember?
No,
Yeah.
you're welcome. While he's getting it, let me show you my last video here from my side, and this was extreme fun.
Which airport is this?
St. Helena.
Speed brake for me, please.
Yeah, line.
One speed brake, yeah, pull it. You need to slow down. Okay, dear.
Mac, you're very quiet. Speak up.
I said a little island in the middle of the South Atlantic.
Exactly. And
opposite approach.
Yeah, and look at the runway. It's like an aircraft carrier. It's down and death, both sides. If you don't land that thing proper, you're dead.
Have you ever landed at an airfield where you get an updraft on the approach, Sasso?
Yeah, absolutely. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But yeah, if you expect that, then you might be ready to counteract the effect. If not, you just go straight into a go-around.
Which airports is that you've experienced that in then?
Well, with the updraft is during high temperature, when you have the runway just after the sea. And one will be Pescara, where you are approaching over the sea, and then you slightly fly over the city, and then there is the runway. And another one very prone to updraft is runway 32 in Cagliari.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, just released the.
Yes, it's a very weird effect. You can't afford to be high.
Yeah.
can you?
No. It's just basically the aircraft floating over this huge mass of air rising because of hot temperature.
Yeah.
Tell me when you want 40. Yeah, go 40.
I experienced it in Kathmandu.
Is he at 30 meters runway as well, Nico, by the looks of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's not 45. And this is giving you the illusion to be high.
Yes.
So you really have to to us the radio altitude call out.
Yeah, I've landed a couple of times at this airport now, and I tell you what, the instructor sets the thing up high and fast, okay? And then you have to do what you have to do to get down there, and you keep your eyes on that RPM. you just concentrate like and you force that thing down. You have to fly it down, otherwise you get nowhere.
Absolutely. Yeah, you cannot fly.
I would imagine this airport, you have to land using barrow, don't you?
Yes, I didn't bother with radio there because the cliff is right there. You know?
Exactly.
No, the radio for the starting of the flare maneuver. And not the actual approach. Yeah. Basically, on the last beat, when he started to say 50, 40, 30, 20, just believe that radio altimeter call out.
That's something to discuss then. When do you switch to the radio out? Because presumably you've got to have it on barrow for the FMC.
No, you have your baro minima set through your EFIS, and you will have your baro minima set on the PFD. You actually don't switch between baro and radio. The radio altimeter will kick in automatically from 2,500 feet AA radio altitude. Okay, so you are going to have both information at the same time. And the radio altitude at some point is going to become digital readout, the Ryan dial from 1,000 feet and below. And, it's just going to be there together with the minima that you set before.
Yeah.
Okay, Owen, you want to play the video?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Owen.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Just a reminder that after Jordan gets his plane on the ground successfully, he's so excited that it gets a little bit sweary.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I remember everything. I don't remember anything, to be honest.
I don't remember that, but I'll stop it then.
No. It was such a fabulous experience for him, but for everybody else watching, it was tremendous.
yeah, really, yeah.
I don't know if we can hear the voice.
Okay, I'll start. I'll stop. I'll stop it when you say stop. I'll stop it.
Oh, I can't remember that.
Will we be able to hear the voice as well? I don't know.
I don't know. I'll just start it. Let's.
Maybe you have to stream the app. You have to stream.
Okay, press Alt.
I can hear the voice. Yeah.
Alt function.
Keep it until the end.
And next
you might
Alt.
Remind Mac here of his service.
PPOS, present position. Bottom right. There you can set whatever you have and execute. Okay, and now it's joining the order. Now you have time, fuel, which is your time, to secure the aircraft and come up with a plan. Otherwise ATC, otherwise the cabin crew, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So
is this a process that you would actually go through, let's say, when you're on final, like I was there? Or would you just land the aircraft?
It really depends, because if you land and you catch fire, then it's a problem. So the first thing we want, if you have no fire, is to secure the aircraft, as we are doing at the moment. There is no point to dive down. And then maybe you have to risk an evacuation on the runway. Evacuation means injuries. When you have no fire, you can join the hold for 3 minutes, come up with a good plan, land, vacate, happy day.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like this is, I've never had a failure before, especially an engine.
Remember, as soon as you lose one engine, you lose a generator. The first thing you want is AP1, get ready another generator. Then live engine on max continuous thrust. Then memory items if there is a fire. So basically shut the thrust and pull the fire switch for that engine. That's it.
Right.
Job done. Aircraft is secure now. The extinguisher will do the job. Now, if you cancel the master caution, so every time there is a number light, you have to check what he says and then cancel it. Otherwise, if there is any new failure, it will not illuminate again.
Now I'm remembering something, to be honest, by watching it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So the...
Say?
Now I'm remembering something while you were playing the video.
Yeah.
But it was like a year ago or even more. I don't know.
That's more. This was Jordan's first hold.
Oh my!
You had to explain how to get in the hold to him, huh?
Yeah.
Reduced and reduce the power. Aim for about 72%. It's a good value.
Okay.
For about a 60 tons aircraft, engine failure means live engine on 72, 74. That's the game.
Nobody knew that.
Of course, now you want 70 a bit to decrease the speed, and then 72 to establish on the speed, 74 maybe-ish. In this situation, you can say, we have the airport over there. Do we want to risk a relight with the possibility of the engine catching fire? Or we are safe, we are in VMC, the wind is okay, we can complete a landing with one engine? In my opinion, I will go for the first one. Because we tried the relight already twice, and it didn't work.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We can give her another try. We'll go flight. Engine fail.
Yeah, are you not putting the fuel too soon? What's your into doing?
You've got the number 2 throttle on, not idle.
Idle, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem here is another one, is that the AGT is 0.
Yeah.
That's a severe damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So engine severe damage, the QRH will say, do not relight, complete the one engine in operative landing checklist. That's it.
Okay. So we're going in on one engine then.
Correct.
Yep.
So what we want to do for the one engine landing checklist, I'm going by memory. First of all, prepare the overhead. We want to avoid any pressurization, so any air going into the cabin. We want to have all the air into the live engine. So left back off.
Left back
hold
off.
Hold up.
Correct. So left off. The isolation valve on open. Right pack on off. Engine bleed. Engine 2 bleed on. APU bleed on. So at least there is a bit of air coming from the APU, which is online because it's working. That's why it's important to have the APU immediately running. And that's it. We have no problem about pressurization because we are descending below 10,000 feet. So that's going to be okay. The other thing we want to do is if you go down, I don't know if it's simulated here. No, don't touch. It's all fine. All the amber lights are okay. If you go down to the FO side, you should have the guarded switches. There should be one which says flap inhibit. Only one says flap inhibit on the FO side. Is the first one. Yeah. The other one can be closed. That's because we are going to land with the flaps 15, which is unusual for these aircraft. So if you don't do that,
flaps 15, okay.
Exactly. If you are not gonna do that flap inhibit, you will say flaps, 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 like crazy.
I'm crashing.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Because it recognizes not in a landing configuration. Basically, you lost the autopilot. That's, yeah. I don't know if you can set the rudder trim, but you need 4 units on the rudder trim if you want to set it.
Where's that? Where's the rudder trim?
That's not something I can do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you can still engage the autopilot, the command bay. It should work actually, I guess. you just need to pay attention. Set now about 74 just to stabilize the speed. And don't use VNAV. No. We need, I don't know which altitude we are. Okay, go into 5,000 or even 3,000. So in the MCP altitude, 3,000. Perfect. And then you can set level change and speed to 20. Now level change is also fine.
Wow.
Level change, Jordan, speed 220, I think he said.
Yeah.
Sorry, how do I do the level change?
Click the button right there by your mouse.
No, level change, yeah, exactly. Reduce to 20. Then we need a roll mode for the autopilot. Press LNAV. Press again level change. No, level change again. Okay, and now press LNAV. Okay, perfect. Now the autopilot knows what to do. He knows where to go and how to descend.
Just reduce your speed again to 220.
Correct. Okay, that's fine.
So you don't realize how much work is here for you on this Discord, eh?
Sorry?
I say you didn't
Nico
realize
was
how
trying
much
to
work
persuade me
we
to
have
shut up,
for you on this Discord.
Yeah, I can imagine. I know. And you know, I came on Discord and there is an engine fair. I say, whoa, wait.
I mean, perfect timing, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's like you were sent.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now, quickly, we need to select an approach into the legs page if there is no already.
He jumps right in the instructor mode again, huh?
One.
There is one.
And then, okay.
It's right
and
there
then,
in front, right here.
perfect. And then remember the quick setup, the frisk,
FMC.
Foxtrot, Romeo, India, Sierra, Charlie. Frisk, frequency to land, the ILS.
Yeah, it's already done.
Perfect.
119er.
Frisk, India stands for ident. Double check the ident is correct into the init ref and then on your PFD.
Check your, yeah.
Correct.
Perfect.
Correct.
Sierra stands for standby instrument. If you want, just check they are working, they are sensible reading.
Yep,
the
good.
standby ADI and the RMI. Charlie stands for courses. So double check 164 should be 164 also in the FMC. Perfect.
And
this is
3.
a quick setup to be ready. Last things we need. That's the gross weight. That's the actual weight. Select flaps 15 and put into VREF.
Done.
Perfect. We have a speed. Auto brake. In this situation, we always go in my company max auto brake. Always. That's it.
Check.
Now we are ready to start the approach.
All right, Jordan, you're busy losing fuel on your left side, your left tank. Can we maybe look at showing him how to do the fuel balance quickly, that crossfeed
Correct.
and all?
Exactly. Illuminate bright. No. Turn again.
Turn. Yeah.
That's it. Now wait for the light. Bright then dim. Now is in position. And then left side is lower. So we are gonna switch the left pump, both the two on the left, off.
Yes.
Remember now we use this in my company.
Right,
the low
this is
must
actually
go.
in the checklist.
This is the way we tell
If
to the
you have
cadet.
an engine.
Say again, Sasso.
So to remember which pumps you have to switch off in a balanced situation, remember that we say to the cadet, the low must go. The low side must go away.
Yeah. Yeah, low must go.
Yeah.
Failure, the live side should be lower than the right side. If not, suspect a fuel leak. That's what the emergency QRH says.
Fuel.
In our case, there is no fuel leak.
Yeah.
Perfect. And now it's time to call ATC and says we are ready for the approach. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
pan, get me the fuck down.
What's your language?
Oh, that
Pardon
was
me,
it.
Sorry, I don't do that often.
Yeah, we understand.
Beep.
So you're still in the hold, fine. So you're gonna
exit the hold.
Yeah, you can. In a situation like this, I would expect some vectors, but anyway, that's absolutely
I
fine.
don't have ATC, so
Yeah, it's fine. So exit hold.
I can skip a bit now.
Execute that.
Yeah, go to
And
the final when
now-
he's landing.
I can skip a bit now,
Yeah.
Yeah, go to landing.
I'm going to landing. There he is.
Yeah.
Bit too high, but
Don't worry, that's normal. Don't worry. We have max auto. We will stop in 100 meters. Close the thrust. Don't flare. Don't flare. Hold down. Close the live engine. Hold down. It's just a controlled impact. That's it. Brakes.
Yes.
Brake.
Step on your toe brakes. Your
Love
manual
it.
braking is much harder or better than your auto brake, so you can hammer it.
You're gonna stop on the run, mate. It's fine. Job done. Now, when you stop, set the parking brake.
Love it.
So it's not over yet.
Stop on the
Sorry?
runway, and then just, if you want, real life will do, okay, emergency services, the fire brigade is checking your engine. There is nothing, no fire. You can, if you want, you can taxi to the stand. This will be the game.
Well done, Jordan.
So he thought it was done, but it was not ready. It was not done yet.
What did happen?
Huh?
What happened next? I didn't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, he started swearing. Paul says.
Ah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He
Well
did what he had to
done.
do.
Thank you, Sasso. That was brilliant.
Hey, Jordan, that was a good
I
one.
tried. Where? I was fresh.
Wow.
Jordan.
That was just unreal. I'm sweating bullets here.
Almost as exciting the second time round.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Gentlemen, I'm in the sim. Can you believe it?
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. Okay,
Well,
I'll
what's
put that. I'll put the video in my drive, so I'll send it to you.
Yeah, well, don't worry because I mean I saw it now, so
Oh, I
I'm
saw it.
happy.
Okay.
Really
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You managed,
Nice.
Nico.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Linda,
Yes,
Linda
eventually.
Linda looks like
So
Linda looks
I'm
like she
really
had some work
sorry,
done.
but I will go now because I have to grab some food. It's been a pleasure as always. I will be back hopefully in the next couple of days.
Okay, so enjoy.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Yep. Have fun.
Great evening.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Good evening.
Talk soon. Bye.
You. Bye.
Bye.
Dimitri, please repeat what you said just now about Linda.
Oh, nothing. I'm looking at her and I just realized she looks like she had some work done, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, no, absolutely no. She's been tuned, finely tuned.
Now, how was it you worked out that she was breathing, Nico?
Mac, if you just look at her, you can see she's breathing.
Yeah.
No, that's just the airbags, isn't it?
Mac?
Yeah, the airbags, yeah.
Yeah, the cushions, whatever you want to call it.
She can join the Blues Brothers. It's dark and she's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that she needs to get rid of the sunglasses. But anyway, okay. So in 2020, this is obviously what she looks like. They got rid of the jacket, which is a good thing. Now we need to get rid of the glasses at night. That will be a good thing too. Okay, but in 2020 it doesn't start automatically, and I'm going to say yet. I'm not sure if they're going to fix that or not, but basically what happens is you have to run the Linda exe in the background.
Hello, Cap. My name is Linda.
Ooh.
I am your first officer today.
Oh, she's got David's voice. Okay, so this is a new installation, a new version. So now it's good because now I can show you, you know, how to set that up. But basically, you get your widget. There's the normal widget that you guys know. That just looks a bit different, but it's the same widget you have in X-Plane, right? Just put it there. Yeah, we'll fix Linda now. So what needs to happen is I am going to get to a point where I'm going to dim the screen. Don't run away. It will be black, unfortunately, but I'm not going to show you my serial number. Okay, I've made that mistake once in my life. It's not going to happen because it took 5 minutes for the whole of Southeast Asia to share it on torrent servers the last time. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so basically I've set up...
I am ready for electrical power up procedure.
I've set up, you know, this toolbar thing to give me a Linda connection there. So I just want to quickly see. I need to fill that in. We'll do that just now to get going. So let me grab the Linda information quickly, and display capture needs to go off, and then I'm going to go dark now, guys. Don't fret, don't run away. I just don't want you guys to see my license, so just bear with me. It's going to be dark for a minute or two, so I can just get that sorted. So just bear with me. Right.
It wasn't dark, Nico?
Yeah, well, it's black on your screens as far as I can see.
Yes, it is.
When I could have videoed it, Nico. I could have.
You could have on Discord, I suppose, but it's not available on the stream. That's what.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
Yeah. Right, so it's now registered. Right, so let me quickly kill this. All right, so now we can start setting up. It's a bit quirky to get going, but once we get her going, she's okay. Right, so you can set your own name in there if you want. So at least she's going to call you by name.
Username set as Nico.
We're going to fix it just now.
Speech voice was changed to Microsoft Zira Desktop. English.
There you go.
United States.
Right, so we're going to use Zira for now. Okay. Hello, Angel. Welcome. Yes. Okay, then, in terms of the controls, I don't like to hear the captain's voice, and I want
real mode set.
The real mode on. The real mode just means that she's going to do first officer job and not everybody's job. Okay, from what I could discern. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can play that. It's not important right now, but I'm just showing you how it works, Gary. But that is a good one. Phonetically, it's a little bit different. Right. So you know what? Let's do it. Why don't we just do it? Yeah, it's a good one.
Username set as Nico.
Nico. Oh, that sounds a bit better. Yeah, let's just have it as that. Okay. Then, in terms of the voice recognition, obviously it runs on the Microsoft voice recognition as usual. Let me just quickly go display capture again. So you get this little widget. All right. Now, the recognition keyboard key is R. So if I press R, you see the voice recognition works. Oh, well, I shouldn't have clicked in it, but anyway.
Voice recognition keyboard key was changed to Nico.
You see, so that's you can then click on a keyboard button, or I can, and I'll show you the joystick thing just now. The joystick is a bit more tricky. Okay, so you've got to look at your controls. You've got to decide what joystick you're using. So after the keyboard and the mouse, the first joystick is alpha controls, and I'm going to use button 9 and 10. Okay, so thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Right, so I'm going to use joystick number 1, which is your first part before the colon. That's going to be button number 9, and this is going to be button number 10. Okay, so if I press button number 9, the voice recognition should come on. Oh, I haven't set them.
Voice recognition joystick button was changed. Widget control joystick button was changed.
My joystick's not talking. There you go. See, hello. Anyway, one of the things here that I found with 2020 is it doesn't like my voice. Hello. Ooh, it
Hello,
worked.
Nico.
Thank you, Linda, just for show. Right, so there's the joystick button is set up, and then what happens is you see your command is in yellow, right? So on the joystick, we've configured now this key number 10, just to refresh your memory to show you where it's at. See, there's number 10, so it's the forward of the black switches over there. So what happens is you use it to select, and if you've got multiple options, every time you click it, it will move down the list, and then it will cycle back to the top and move down again. And then once you want her to do something, all you do is you press and hold.
Electrical power up procedure.
Right, so you don't have to go and fiddle with your mouse to try and get, to click in a specific place to actually get her to do something. Okay. And that's it. So now we can close this widget. There is no command, and I also want to say yet, to hide this widget. Okay, so it becomes a bit of an annoyance sometimes because it's kind of in your face the whole time. Right, let's get back in our position, then we can see better. But there you go. The animation is better, the quality, everything is just different, you see. Much more natural, I think.
Electrical power up procedure complete. After 4 minutes, we can do preliminary pre-flight procedure.
Right, and that's Linda. Linda. It's difficult to know where to really put this widget, but anyway, we'll keep it somewhere there.
Am I right in thinking that working through the different switching and everything is quicker and smoother in this one, Nico?
It's about the same. The difference is instead of having to reach for a mouse, I can now use a button on the joystick. That makes it quicker. Definitely makes it quicker, Mark. To actually execute.
She went through that procedure.
Oh, so hang on. You're talking about the animations and the way she does it. Yeah. Okay, now I misunderstood you. Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. She's much more natural and smoother and faster. So yeah, she's very nice. Really
Quite
nice.
Impressive, actually.
Yeah. I think so too. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that's basically Linda. What's the time now? I don't know if I really want to do a flight still. Do you guys still want to do a flight? Tell me, what's your feeling? You guys really want to do a flight still? We can give it a bash.
Just do a quick circuit.
Yeah, but then we can't really put it through emotions, Mac. Look, I mean, it's a 50-minute flight back to Joburg. So if you guys want, I see it's only 8:25. It's not that late. We might as well do it. Must just set it up. Let me start setting her up then, and we can do all those things. Yeah, we haven't done anything in terms of that, or it's too old. Go back to the VA. Yeah,
depends what language it's written in. It may be possible in the future.
This one is impossible to transfer. They're going to have to rewrite it. You can't transfer this one.
No, I was thinking about the motion coding and things like that might be possible.
Yeah. I'll have to see. Right, guys, so just bear with me. I have to now literally do all the flight planning and everything from the beginning. So I'm going to share my screen and then you guys can watch with me anyway. Edge, make sure we get the lights.
Sorry, gents, I'm going to have to leave you. Enjoy.
Bye, Mac. Cheerio.
Yeah, see you, Mac.
Great evening, Mac. Bye-bye.
Right, so that is our little window. Where is our navigraph? Right. One other thing I just want to mention is that this Linda is obviously still heavy under development. Okay, so if anything goes wrong, you know, it's par for the course. It happens. We're busy testing her almost daily now.
Ready for preliminary pre-flight procedure.
Just get closer. We don't go now.
Yeah, I'm moving on to Nico. I need to do some stuff on my system first. See you later, perhaps.
Bye bye. That's fine.
Bye.
Doei.
Right.
Good evening, everybody.
Bye bye. Mooi bly. Tot ziens. Just starting my course now. There's that. Stop the flight. All right. So let's see, what did she do? Did she not do? Let's go for preliminary pre-flight procedure.
Preliminary pre-flight procedure. Please prepare CDU.
I shall do that. You see, my instinct is to go for the EFB. I want to load the system, you see. Oh, you know what? This needs to update now.
Park brake set. Preliminary pre-flight procedure complete. We are waiting for the Align IRS for the pre-flight procedure. Enter the data in the CDU.
Yes, madam. We'll do it just now, don't worry. Right, so let's go. Fuel. $60.8. Right. That's the load. Six. I think we take 06. That was the previous plan. Still the plan. In actual fact, no. We want to do RNAV today. And we're taking one in three. Alright, so I see I need weather and extras. Oh, well, extras to start up. Just configuring that quickly. There you go. Right. Discontinuity we can take away. Guys, stop me if you've got questions or you still want to talk in between. I don't mind. We're having a good time tonight, so you don't have to sit and be quiet if you have something on your heart to discuss.
Yeah, I'll start then, Nico. Is this available or?
As far as I know, it's available. The link is in the notes below the video, so you should be able to buy it there. I think some market is already selling it. It's still in development, okay, so just be warned, but there's like daily updates, so bookmark the website and then just go back and, they put the updates there daily almost. You just grab the new one as it comes out. I mean, I am constantly talking with you, Janie. In fact, I've got him on Skype here in the background as well, already still. Yes, he's there, so as we find bugs and stuff, it gets fixed. All right, 320. Season altitude here would be what? I think it's about 5.5 or 7.5. 5.5. And in Joburg it's 8. We must remember.
We are waiting for the Align IRS.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, like always, just tell it to do my trim already. Come on. Trim isn't there, so it's probably set close enough. Let's have a look, see. I don't think so. Maybe we have to revisit this. We'll revisit this. I know it's part of your procedures later on anyway, so I just thought we'd just ask her. Right, so there's pre-flight procedure.
Ready for pre-flight procedure.
And you see, look, set trim. There's, you can do the set trim thing now. Come on. Right, let us do this while she's busy.
Pre-flight procedure. APU fire test. Start APU. Waiting for APU start.
Scotsman, I don't think it's got any effect on you. Apart from the jet lag that you might experience getting here, I don't think there's going to be some other magical change just because you come south, you know. Way too many people travel up and down, but if you really want to know, ask Uncle John. I mean, you know, he's on his way again soon. This will be his 5th time that he's visiting us, eh? Anyway, she's doing her thing. I've noticed she's got a couple of neat things she does here, like setting the overhead, which she doesn't do in X-Plane. Quite a few differences, eh?
Might be a very big. I think it's honest.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain.
Pre-flight procedure complete. I'm ready for pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist. Voice recorder. Oxygen.
No, I think she's safe on that one.
Tested 100%. Navigation and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Heading 152. Altimeter 1020. Parking brake. Engine start levers. Pre-flight checklist complete. Ready for before start procedure.
Okay, next stage. Let's do this. Yeah. Don't worry about that. We don't care.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Before start procedure.
Locking gear.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist. Before start checklist.
Ooh,
Papers.
that's a good question. You wanna go nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Flight deck door. Closed and locked.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push.
Fuel.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Pumps on. Passenger signs. On. Window. Locked. MCP. B2148. Heading 62. Altitude 32,000. Takeoff speeds.
That one got stuck.
B1139.
Listen
B-rotate
to
140. B2148.
the yoke.
CDU pre-flight. Complete. Rudder and aileron trim.
Oh yes.
Taxi and takeoff briefing. Anti-collision light. On. Before start checklist complete.
Please set parking brakes.
Engine start procedure.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Waiting for command start sequence.
You see now this is okay. Neil, go well. See you later. This is now where that button, the selection happens. You see, every time you just click it once, it goes, and you can't see the widget. You can't see the widget. I just realized that. Hold on. There you go. So every time I press the button, it selects one of them, and then to effect them, I have to physically press and hold.
Starting number 2 engine.
Way easier than doing it with a mouse, promise you.
Starting engine number 2.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Maximum
right
motoring.
Is clear.
I think we do launch and then we go set up first. Still this one.
Starter cut out. Starting number 1 engine. Starting engine number 1. Maximum motoring.
Sure why we're getting that hell of a noise. It's like a reverser is on and it's not. Yuck. Sorry guys. Very strange.
Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. On. Anti-ice. Wing anti-ice off. Engine anti-ice off. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Auto brake. Rejected takeoff. Engine start levers. Flight control. Checked. Flaps. Flaps 5 set. Ground equipment. Clear. Before taxi checklist complete. Ready for your taxi.
You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Taxi lights on. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff. Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Approaching. 0, 6.
Flaps 5 set. Stabilizer trim. 5 units set. Transponder. TARA set. Runway 06 affirm.
On runway.
Before takeoff
0,
checklist complete.
6.
I am ready for your takeoff. Please set time. Stabilized. Takeoff thrust set.
See, we lost L now, so we'll have to switch it on in the air then.
80 knots. 80 knots. B1. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive
Yeah,
rate.
he's on anyway.
Flaps upset. Ready for after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No light. Detent. After takeoff checklist complete. Approaching transition.
So what do you guys think so far?
Transition
Share some
altitude.
thoughts.
Standard barrow set cross-checked.
Looks like it's a good start, Nico. Obviously, it's
now.
gonna go through a lot of iterations still until we
Yeah.
get it all. And if it's any previous add-on integrations are an indication, it's gonna be. I think Evgeny and those guys have a bit of an uphill battle with the way that Asobo enables or lack thereof the developers to do their work. So you know, I mean, I guess from what I've seen so far, it does what it says in the tin on the tin, but you know, it's all those little nicks and knacks that need to be honored. And the biggest, and I tell you, I mean, if I was to be 100% honest with you, I'd say that the biggest issue that people would have with this is setting up their voice recognition on Microsoft and all that other stuff, right?
No, for sure.
It's not an easy task, and a lot of people shy away from it because, you know, it's one of those, for most of the people that I know anyway, it's going to be, oh, just another thing I have to configure and make sure it's running before I fly, you know.
Landing light
Gotcha.
off.
No, it makes sense, Dimitri. So, yeah, obviously it's going to speak to some people, and some people are just going to give it a miss, huh?
Logo light switches off.
Well, I mean, I think the concept of the add-on is very good, just like the X-Plane version. So if you can get it up to that level, then there's bound to be a market for it, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Well, and also don't forget, unlike X-Plane, there is also a competition in the market here in the FS2 Crew version, right? So
correct.
It's not just it's not a one horse down.
Yeah. Also, the A320NX, what do you call that thing? Fly-by-wire. They've got their own version of a little avatar sitting there doing something similar. You know? I don't know if it's available for other aircraft, but I've seen it there. But they talk about it.
Speaking of fly-by-wire, an A320X, Ini Builds just announced an Airbus 320neo.
Yes.
In collaboration with Microsoft, and that is definitely going to put a dent into those efforts that all these guys done so far, which I thought was rather unfortunate. Because if you remember the stony days, let's call them, of Microsoft, when there was no planes around to fly, fly-by-wire was single-handedly the community going with their efforts, right? And now, after all this work is done in the last 3 years, turn around and say, oh, the heck with this, we're just going to partner with the new kids on the block and give you another airplane, which is exactly the same as what you have. So. Obviously, I wasn't too happy about this.
Sure. Give me a second. My cat's moaning somewhere. I just want to see if he wants to come in.
But is that other A320 freeware, Dimitri, or is that going to be payware?
No, it's a freeware that Ini Builds and Microsoft are corroborating, just like the 310 they did. They're going to do the 320neo now, which, like I said, is in direct competition with the fly-by-wire guys, and it's rather unfortunate because it's you know, it's kind of like a kick in the gut after all this this time, right?
Yeah, maybe they should have teamed up with fly-by-wire for that project. Would be fair.
That's the thing, right? And I mean, and I don't know what's, if it was a payware, I understand they're trying to get a piece of that market. That's fine, because it is. But if it's freeware, you are in direct competition in every sense of the way with the fly-by-wire team, which has done so much for, like I said, I remember the days when all we had to fly was that plane, you know, on Microsoft, right?
Yeah, and if you want to go that way, then why not create an A321? I mean, at least then you have another 3D model to work with. I mean, what's the point of getting two of exactly the same planes as freeware? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, my point of this is that they are targeting the Xbox community, and they want to give them a plane that they can also fly, because right now, I mean, you can't fly by wire if you're on Xbox. It just doesn't work. And the default and the default Neo is crap. So they said, okay, fine, all you in the Xbox community, we're gonna partner with these guys and give you a Neo plane, you know, to fly, which I understand. I mean, Asobo and Microsoft, they have to look at the market as a whole, and they don't really care about your opinion and mine. They're just looking at the market and said, okay, we got 8 million users in Xbox that we want to keep happy, so we'll just keep them playing, because right now, like I said, all the planes in Xbox, they can only fly the default planes, and most of them are crap. I mean, let's just be honest about it.
Okay.
So, you know, so that's the reasoning behind, I think. But you know, it will impact the fly-by-wire crowd also as well. So.
Yeah, we'll see. It can, but well, I like the fly-by-wire. It's one of the few planes that I actually fly on Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, I mean, for you and for I and for everybody here, I mean, Nico, everybody, I think it's safe to say that for us, is, you know, it's a hobby, it's a passion, we feel strongly about it, but for Asobo and Microsoft, it's just a business decision, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, after this flight is done, I'll go and install all those other things in the inside of this thing, whatever you call it, that hangar thing or whatever. But so far so good. It looks like the aircraft's working, Linda's working, so.
I mean, you've been working with her with Linda, I mean, for a long time. Nico, did you notice any weird things on this?
In the last week or so that I really got involved with testing her every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day, we have sorted a lot of problems. A lot, promise you. Weird things, you know. There's one quirky little thing that we don't know yet. We're waiting for, you know, something to happen to give us a hint. But I've lost this widget on finals. You know, you get your 1,000 foot call out and the next moment the widget's gone, then you can't do anything else, then she's dead. And you have to go into task manager to kill it and to start the task again. You know, that's the only really painful thing. The others are typically she gets just stuck on one of the commands, you know, and sometimes a board works, sometimes it doesn't. All the other stuff we fixed. She's fairly smooth, I must be honest. It's really nice at this time.
That's good.
The only thing that I haven't really gotten control over, and we don't know whether it's an accent problem or what it is, but the voice. And I mean, this is a new version. I haven't really used the voice except to say hello to her earlier in this particular version. But in some of the other versions, well, you can talk until you're blue in the face. The Microsoft speech recognition just doesn't hear me. And it's the same engine. It's the same thing as X-Plane. In X-Plane, I can talk to her, no problem. But yeah, it just refused.
So let me see if I understand this correctly. So what you're saying is you cannot give her verbal commands, and you have to just type them in, or how?
Yeah, I use the widget. Yeah. When I click my button to speak to her, it's a hit and miss. She either hears me or she doesn't. Let's try one. Let's just do this. Hello. See, she doesn't do anything. Hello. There you go. Now she's heard me.
Hello,
you see?
Nico.
How are you doing?
I am fine, and you?
You see, sometimes, okay, this is better. This is the best performance I've had in the last 5 versions at least. She's listened to me 2 out of 3 times. But that's been a real pain in my side because I like talking to her instead of clicking buttons.
A woman that actually listens. Can they also implement that in real life, or?
That will be so nice.
I'm sorry, I'm on stream, right?
No, you're on stream, but I've been married for 26 years now. I'm not gonna say anything to it.
We reserve the right to remain silent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Dimitri, we just had our 26th wedding anniversary as well, eh?
Congratulations, we're on the same path. It looks like.
Yeah.
For me, it costed me a trip to Las Vegas for a week. I don't know about you.
No. We went away the other day. Remember, we went away for that weekend. Towards end of August.
So, Nico, just gonna piggyback on what you said about not recognizing your voice. I'm just thinking out loud here. So, what is gonna happen, like, for example, with all those simmers in Greece with all those weird accents?
I think the trick is in training and retraining the Microsoft speech engine, because it's all about that. Linda is piggybacking on the Microsoft speech engine that's in Windows. So you're going to have to train and retrain. You sit here and you read for quite a few minutes. There's that whole thing that you read through, and you're probably going to have to do that a couple of times to make sure that it picks up on how you pronounce things. So I think that's my best guess for your answer.
Yeah, I just had to go through that with my new iPhone. Apparently, the new iPhone has an AI voice generated that replicates your voice, but I literally had to sit in a dark room with 150 phrases and had to read them back to it.
Now that we know that she listens kind of in this version, I might do that for the descent procedure. Let's do that, let's see. Descent procedure. She listened. She listened.
Nico, please check the reference speed and set minimum for approach. Please check that the landing altitude is set correctly. Nico, check auto brake position. Descent procedure complete.
She actually listened. I am so impressed. Yeah. If this works, then I'll use it more, obviously. But the last 5 versions, I tell you, I've not been happy. It's been killing me.
So, Nico, for now, is this just for PMDG or other planes too?
Just PMDG for now. It's the first one in FS 2020 now.
Would be nice to have it for other planes, especially the ones that they have a high load on takeoff and approach, like let's say the MD-80 or something like that.
Absolutely.
So, Stuart, are you happier with the Classic now?
Yeah, I'm flying it right now, but it seems improved. It's not there yet, but much better already.
As long as the FMC doesn't conk out like the last time, it's better.
Well, they reduced the startup time of the engines is improved. It needs a bit more fine tuning, but it's not as fast as it used to be in the first version, so that's a big plus. In terms of the flight management computer, it needs more work. There's still some functions lagging.
Yeah.
But well, they're on the right track.
Good.
You're not referring to the infamous hold, are you?
Who, me? No, I'm trying for a runway 4 approach in LaGuardia, so setting up the plane right now for descent.
Get going, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Get up, cheerio.
Cheerio.
Michael. I did it just now. I uploaded mine. Descent forecast. There's mine. It's definitely gone in. No worries. Definitely works for me. Check your settings and stuff, eh? Make sure you get those winds and stuff downloaded in the proper place.
Yeah, that's a WX folder in the cache.
Ready for descent checklist.
I hope that helps. You can see my folder structure and stuff there. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist.
Wow, she's listening.
Pressurization.
You sound surprised.
Oh, the last 5 versions it didn't work, Dimitri. I'll send you Janie a message just now thanking you, because that was really bugging me.
Recall.
That's the perfect woman. She does what you say and her lips are moving, but I don't hear any sound, so...
No, she's definitely talking right now. This thing seems stuck. There we go, now it's gone.
But on a serious note, do you hear like her talking, or is it just not on stream, or is it not? Okay.
No, you should hear her talking.
Sir, auto brake position 2 set.
Check your volume on the bottom right hand side of the stream. There should definitely be volume.
V reference 147. Approach briefing.
Volume is up, and I put my X-plane volume down, but I still don't hear her.
No, she's definitely. Can you guys on the stream, can you hear her on YouTube?
Descent checklist complete.
Okay, right.
Descent checklist complete. Oh, this is lovely. I am happy now. Yeah, Steve says, and DB says they can hear
Yeah,
it.
that must be my system. I will watch the stream back and check it later then.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Also, make sure you got your settings correct in the voice section in Discord.
Approach top of descent.
Yes, Steve, I need to report that I You know, I've been so busy testing everything in terms of functionality. I haven't even mentioned that. Janie, there you go. Yes.
It's supposed to be 3 tanks, so I think that's
You're welcome, Michael.
well, it's not going to this year.
I forget this is not easy, but I have to set the transition altitude manually in this version of the engine.
You can also put the landing Q&A there if you want.
What do you mean?
You can put the slash if you go to the descent prediction.
Oh yeah, no, I've done the Q&H. I've done that
you did?
already. But I keep on forgetting because Ziba does it automatically. I keep on forgetting this one. See, these little clouds are hanging onto the last little bit of light possible, and then when we go down, we're gonna lose it completely now.
And apparently, with this new update now, the horizon line is gone. So they claim.
I'll have to fly a little bit more to just see all the new things. And I haven't installed everything, remember, they're from... What do you call that? Hangar repository, what do you call that thing in 2020?
You mean the content manager?
Yeah, content manager. Yeah, I haven't just installed everything. There's a couple of gig left to install. Now, I mean, we had a good evening tonight and we had lots of fun chatting here with each other, but I couldn't make you guys sit and wait another hour just to see Linda, so I stopped it, remember?
Yeah.
That breathing is freak, yeah. At least we know she's alive.
Stop.
Looks like the Rust Avengers in the background are going strong.
Oh yeah, no, he's not giving up for nobody and nothing.
You only have one. I got 4 in the basement doing the same thing your son is doing, and each one is louder than the other.
Yeah, but it's at least in the basement. I don't have a basement. He's sitting here with, there's literally just 2 bookcases in between him and me, and that's why it's so loud.
I mean, you can understand how it is with 4 boys in the house, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, Nico, it's 12:30 p.m. here. I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the stream. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you later, Dimitri.
See you guys. I just got a call I need to take. So.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm sorry this stream is a little bit longer than usual, but I am impressed with the guys that are still here. Thank you everybody for watching, sticking around. right. That's Joburg International, runway 03 left and 03 right over there. That's actually a beautiful picture.
Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, really nice. You'll see Rand Airport. There's the Rand Airport runway coming there, and there's one crossing as well. This is Rand Airport. That's Joburg International. So we're crossing over Alberton right now, going towards the city. City will be slightly outside. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm looking for my scenery. I've disabled all my extra scenery. I've only got the airports on. I've got so much scenery and stuff for South Africa, but I can't remember how many updates ago. 2 or 3 or 4 updates ago, some of those things started clashing with the sim, so I had to disable them. That's why it's so flat. We're supposed to see all the buildings in the city and everything, and it's just gone. Now I remember. I have to test it with a new update again and see what stays and what goes. Rabbi, you still awake?
Just.
Okay. So just a reminder, guys, we are doing an RNAV approach today, not ILS. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the PMDG actually does support EN approaches, but unlike the Zibo, it doesn't show you that it's already available. The only time you're going to see that it's available is once you are on the approach and you click your approach button, then you get all your information for the RNAV EN approach over there in your PFD.
Okay. Would that be a difference between the European and American 737 model, or is it just a bug in the coding?
No, I don't think it's a bug. They've been doing that for many years already. My guess would be it's either a generational thing. Remember, the PMDG is a much older generation NG than the Zibo. Okay, so it could be part of firmware. It could be, you know, by design. You know, for that period, you know. It's in any way an optional, you know, carrier option that guys have to buy into. So it could be that they decided to put it there, but I mean, remember that they, or the PMDG, is more US based compared to the Zibo that's more European based, and it could just be the way that, you know, they perceive things or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question, if that's the difference between European and American, but
yeah.
Could be a generation issue as well, of course.
Yeah. Couple of years ago, can't remember. I was talking to a guy from Southwest. In actual fact, I've spoken to quite a few of the guys from Southwest, but this particular guy, when I asked him about Ian, and we mentioned the word Ian, he said, Ian who? You know, they don't know about Ian. They don't have Ian facilities in the aircraft, you know, or at least they didn't have then. And I mean, there's quite a few carriers. We didn't have it in South Africa, and I know Ryanair doesn't have it. But Fly Dubai has it, for instance, you know.
All right. Okay.
So it all depends on who you speak to and who you know and what they know. You know. There's that as well.
Transition level. Please set arrival airport pressure. Ready for approach checklist. Flaps 1 set.
Approach checklist. Approach checklist. The speech recognition bombs before I'm even finished talking. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Yeah, she's let me know. I must talk faster, it seems. So I'm going to press the approach button. There you go. You see, immediately it's now come up with Ian. It's there.
Yep.
Flaps 5.
QNH 1023 set. Approach checklist complete. Flaps 5 set. Flaps 15 set.
Flaps 30.
Speed check. Flaps 30.
I'm flipping impressed. She listens very well. Very, very well.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Cabin crew.
Landing
take
checklist.
Your seats, prepare for landing.
Landing checklist. Oh, she's not listening. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
There you go.
Engine start switches. 1000 to level off.
Continuous.
Are not set in continuous position. I just set. Speed
No.
brake. Landing gear.
Down. Down. No time to waste.
Flaps. Flaps 30 set. Landing checklist complete.
Approaching 07.
Won't believe it, there's a shadow of my hand in the yoke here that's catching my left eye, the corner of my left eye. I had to look 3 times now to see what on earth is catching my eye there. Right.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Whoa.
Speed break up.
It was a rough landing, but it was okay.
Oh, it wasn't too bad.
Strange, it doesn't cancel the reverser noise. It's irritating. Wow. I have not heard the PMDG do this. I'm wondering if this isn't part of the update, that it's now broken this reverser engine noise. Strange. I've never heard it like this before. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lanseria. Hope you're going to stay comfortably here in Johannesburg and enjoy your stay. And thank you for flying with Skymatix.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah. After landing procedure. After landing procedure. She stops listening, the widget stops, it goes off before I finish talking. After landing procedure. Blah, blah, blah.
After landing procedure.
Dankie Linda, hoor.
After landing procedure complete.
Yeah, Steve, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Have a good evening, sir.
Nice.
We made it. We are here. There we go.
Nico, you must shut down the engines.
Thank you, I will.
Ready for shutdown procedure. Shutdown procedure.
Very enjoyable. Linda, you surprised me tonight.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist. Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps. Off. Probe heat. Off. Hydraulic panel. Set. Flaps. Up. Parking brake. Engine start levers. Weather radar. Off. IRS mode selectors. Off. Shutdown checklist complete. Ready for secure procedure. Secure procedure.
Gents, those of you that still remains, I'm just thinking out loud. I want to see if I can find the video where we landed the real Boeing here at night at Lanseria. Let's just quickly see if I can find that one. Oh, I'll play it for you quickly. We'll skip to the good part.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I have sound on YouTube, by the way, so it's a Discord setting that's not correct on my system.
Okay.
Secure procedure complete. Ready for secure checklist.
Right, let me just finish the secure checklist. Once we're done here, I'll put up the video while I do the downloads in the background, and then you guys, it's about 5 or 6 minutes.
Emergency exit lights.
And you'll see a real landing at this airport in the real aircraft.
Window heat.
Okay.
Off. Packs. Off. APU bleed. Off. Lights. Off. APU. Off. Battery switch. Off. Secure checklist complete. If we are still flying today, click start new flight.
No, we're not flying. Ooh, look at the light. No, we're done. Thank you, darling. We made it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And like I said, I'll play a little video for you. Just want to quickly start this download in the background, and I'll show you what it looked like in the real aircraft landing here at night. Give me just a minute or so. Profile. Content manager. Updates. Right, select all. Install. Well, I don't know what happened there. That's strange. That's weird. Okay, let it run in the background. Hold on a second. Let me get my edge set up. This. There it's back. Okay, so it's doing its thing. Let me just try find this edge in my list now. I want to share this whole thing with audio with you. I don't want to. Oh heck, okay. Doesn't matter. Let's do it this way then. Right, so we came in from Cape Town and destination Lanseria. So here we go. Yeah, it's like it loses the instance of edge completely. But anyway, it will be back just when I don't need it anymore. So anyway, I was sitting and I was taking this with my Samsung mobile phone, which is why it's a bit shaky and all. Okay, guys, question. If you can spot the runway, who knows where the runway is? See the mouse? That's where I'm guessing. Guess where it is. There it is. There it is.
1,000.
And we have a 9-knot tailwind, by the way.
Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, it was a really nice touchdown.
Mm. Let me show you the takeoff quickly. This was taking off from Lanseria.
Or are these just like old videos, or how do you get access to the flight deck on flight ops?
Sure, give me a second. Sorry, Short, my wife decided to come chat with me just now.
I was asking, are these like old videos, or how do you get access to the flight deck during flight ops? Do you work at the airline, or what?
I worked at the airline, yeah. I worked at Mango, full Mango, a couple of years ago.
I see.
And even so, it wasn't easy to get in there, I promise you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no, I had to work top down. There's no other way of doing it, you know. I had to go and beg almost to get in there. Well, I was lucky. I got a couple. I got quite a few turns, and yeah, it was good while it lasted.
Yeah, I bet. Looks awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. And the aircraft we're flying here, SJA, Sierra Juliet Alpha, is also, that's the livery that I was flying earlier. You know, I was happy one day to see that somebody made the livery, and I've configured it basically the same as you see there.
Okay.
Nee, dit was Dio. Dio gewees was die kaptein, hoor. I can't remember who the first officer was. I think I've got his name somewhere in one of the other videos, but it's not something I remember. But the captain was Dio. just after this takeoff, there's a takeoff from Cape Town as well, if you guys want to see. And then after Cape Town is the Lanseria landing. So if you guys want to watch, I'll just let it run. There's the takeoff from Cape Town.
I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I liked it. And guess what he was looking for? You see, he's looking the one side. As we were taxiing up to the runway, there was a British Airways 738 in front of us, and then it was us. And a black cat strolled over the taxiway, right in front of us, in between us. And he had to call ATC. The fire trucks came out and they started chasing the cat. They never caught it, but he had to keep his eye on it to make sure the cat doesn't run on the runway when we take off, and that's why he's checking the side. Yeah. And they never caught the cat. He got away.
See, that's why. Like, no precedence. Slow.
Well, gents, that's it. That's the story of my life. Part of it, at least. Here's the other story downloading.
Well, thanks for sharing anyway. Interesting to see.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu for tonight. You go have fun. We'll talk probably tomorrow evening again, being Friday and all, if I can get my turn. Just want to quickly see. Yeah, I might not be here tomorrow. In actual fact, you know what? No, I will be. I will still be here tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to do a stream then for you guys. Same time, probably about 6 or 7 p.m. our time. So just have a look out on Discord and on YouTube for the announcement, and we'll talk then. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for streaming. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.